welcome yet another review from Reeling Films. I am your host, John Ramos. And before anything, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and our or follow us in all of our other social media as Real in Films, so that you guys can be up to date with anything and everything movie related. And if you guys want to follow me, it's easy. Instagram. Go ahead and look for Cinema Dad PR, that you guys can follow me in my journey as a content creator and a dad. So today, guys, we're gonna be reviewing Terrifier 2. And I am going to tell you guys that we will be reviewing Terrifier 3 as well. But let's go ahead and go to Terrifier 2, right? Because hey, we need to know what happened with the magnificent Art the Clown. And again, directed by Damien Leon and written by Damien Leon as well. And the synopsis is the following one. After being resurrected by a sinister entity, Art the Clown returns to the timid town of Miles County, where he targets a teenage girl and her younger brother on Halloween night. So, guys, you guys remember that the first time that we talked about Terrifier, the first one, we talked about that this film does not have a technical story in the end, but it does have a lot of gore. It does have a lot of like questionable things that Damien posted in the first one. So I'm gonna be really brutally honest. Damien went off the ball in this one, but don't worry. So when we go ahead and talk about the third one, he went more off the balls on the third one. So the second one is available in Freevee, in Prime Video. If I'm not mistaken, as well as available in Peacock and in Screenbox. So it's available to rent or watch. If you have Prime, it's completely free to watch as well. Terrifier 2, guys. We have David Howard Thornton playing Art the Clown, and our two main cast members is Lauren Lavera and Elliot Fullerman. That he plays Jonathan, and Lauren plays Sienna. And guys, going off the bat, that I liked how Damien went ahead, and with this film, he added story, but he had to do what most horror films have to do, is add an entity, a demon, something to put a little bit of weight and as well a little bit of mysticism on the character. In this case, Art the Clown. Art the Clown, if you guys remember on the first movie, is it's he got defeated, and he in this film got resurrected by an entity, and in this case the entity is somewhat, it has like, you see like a little girl in throughout the film, that it's, for what I understand, is this certain connection that he has with one of the previous victims from the first film. And the thing is that when you mix a slasher with a type of like horror aspect or supernatural story, it makes a lot of sense. And it's a great combination because you can, for me, Art the Clown is a combination of Freddy Krueger meets Michael Myers from Halloween. I hope that I'm getting that correct. But it's like if those two characters united and made Art the Clown, because he has Damien has like a lot of influence with those two characters. Probably Damien has more influence with other slasher characters, but I think that those are the two more prominent. And besides that, in the story, you have a certain lore that is explained throughout the film, like in little flashbacks or in dialogue, where um where Jonathan tries to explain to Sienna that their dad was always dreaming about Art the Clown, and like, quote unquote, already knew that Art the Clown existed, that he already had like an idea of this creature like aspect or demon. And the thing is that throughout the film, as well, Sienna starts like having these type of like episodes, and not only this type of like episodes, but at least she feels certain power with a character that her father like designed for her when she was little. And it's really interesting how Damien wanted to put like this mythological aspect to the film. And I don't mean mythological like certain gods or anything. What I mean mythological is that he added like the supernatural on the film. He added that aspect of like entities, supernatural, demons, and whatnot, and makes the film more powerful, besides having all the gore and all the slasher and the horror on the film. And on this film, I gotta say that again, like I haven't mentioned it yet, but this film over goes over the top from the first one. And again, and when I say over the top is that I say that Damien has this mindful aspect, like he wants to do what the boys were doing, the series from Prime, that every season was a little bit much more over the top than the previous one. And it made a lot of sense, and it made it very it made it better than what you think. And the thing is that, being the fact that Art the Clown, yes, he chooses a target, but being the fact that in the film you do see how he like terrorizes these specific people, but he terrorizes people that are part of the life of like the main character Sienna. And it was phenomenal. One of the other things that I can say from the film is, again, I love the fact that Damien used practical effects. Uh, he uses practical effects. He uses everything in his environment for his scenes, and he tries to use as much as possible from them, like that he can tell you this story, and not only tell you the story, as well bring a lot to the table to this horror slasher genre. And being the fact that you have a character that will be a major key to the story, that it's that it's a Sienna, is phenomenal. And the ending of Terrifier 2 is eye dropping, jaw dropping, mind blowing, and as well 120,000% disgusting. But the ending is phenomenal for what comes for Terrifiers 3. Let's talk about the cast. So, like I mentioned, in the cast we have the actress Lauren Lavera plays Sienna, Elliot Fullman that plays Jonathan, David Howard Thornton that Art the Clown, and the rest of the cast members that I don't have some of them I don't have like familiar faces, but those the main three, obviously David Howard, wow, amazing performance as always as Art the Clown. He brings more to the character in this second film. And I do gotta say that the highlight of the film, the two people that I think that brought their A game to bring Terrifiers to the max, was Lauren and Elliot. They both brought such life to their characters that is ridiculous. And when I say ridiculous, I mean it in a good way. Um, it's mind blowing what they did, and as well, like I said, I think that Lauren brings so much life to Sienna that when you get to that point that you're like, okay, so this is happening with Sienna's character, what's gonna happen next? What is it that we're going to be expecting to for the upcoming film? And when you see all of this, you're like, okay, yes, this is what I want. This is what I really want to see. And you stay mind boggling because, again, the film and these characters are so phenomenal. And how Damien brings life to all of these characters, and not only all of the characters, how he brings life to this weird story, and making horror great again. Because again, like, we're so used to the CGI and um the practical effects are mostly gone. But wow, in this case, I gotta say, it's just phenomenal. It's phenomenal how he's doing it. So I agree, if he wants to do more films, go ahead, Damien. Go ahead. And guys, now moving forward to it, tell me in the comments below, did you like Terrifiers 2? Were you expecting all of the goriness and craziness of this second film? And as well, would you like to see a full franchise from Terrifier? Do you want to see Art the Clown in more films or in a series? Tell me in the comments below. What do you want for this character and obviously the rest of the cast? So if you guys enjoyed this video and review, go ahead and comment. I said comment again. Go ahead and follow us in all of our social media as Real in Films, and as well, don't forget to follow me on Instagram, CinemaDadPR. And this is the review for Terrifier 2, and I hope to see you guys in the next one.